A Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge, has Jesse move into Nancy's old house, and Freddy wants to get into Jesse's body to attack people. Not in like a sexual way. Or maybe it is in a sexual way, if you know the history of this movie. I'll talk about that later. But the positives on this film are, I like the new protagonist, Jesse. He stands out in the franchise. I do think he's a pretty good character. Not as good as Nancy, but I think he is still one of the better characters throughout this franchise. The movie still feels like an Elm Street movie. It's one of the scarier movies in the franchise. Freddy is at his darkest with little to no jokes. The effects are still good in the movie. The melting room where like a record is melted in Jesse's room. The lamp is melted. That's cool. Freddy coming out of Jesse is very impressive. The finger knives that pull out of Jesse's fingers, and he slashes his chest and Freddy comes out. All of that still looks great. The one long take, I just noticed this in the movie. The one long take from the basement that goes up the stairs into the like living room, kind of, and then up the stairs into Jesse's sister's room. That was pretty cool. That kind of stood out. And the last positive is I like the party massacre. Freddy gets the highest body count in any solo Freddy movie, so that's very cool. Now on to the mixed. Take this with a grain of salt when I say it, but like this is a true fact. Everyone knows it when you know the movie, but this is the gayest horror movie of all time. Now, although it does not make the movie feel that scary, all the subtext was put into the forefront, but it makes the movie kind of stand out and entertaining once you know that. I love it when Jesse cleans his room and then he's listening to the song Touch Me Baby. That is so hilarious. One scene you're scared, and then the next scene you're laughing because Coach Schneider is getting balls in his face. So it's kind of a weird tone this movie has, but I actually kind of like it. I kind of actually like laughing in this movie. Now on to the negatives. There's one negative, and Freddy shouldn't be able to control things in real life. He controls the jump ropes to tie up Coach Schneider. He controls the towels to smack the coach's naked butt. Like, what? He apparently makes Jesse's family's birds explode. So it's kind of weird, because that is happening in real life, but like that should be happening in a dream, and it doesn't. And the other thing is, Freddy comes out into the real world without pulling out, or being pulled out of the dream world. So, he's also able to make the pool boil. He can make the pool boiling hot. So, like, this movie the previous movie established Freddy can only come out when he's pulled out of the dream world. Here, they kind of negate that, and they just say, oh, Freddy takes over somebody's body, and then he can come out into the real world. So, kind of negates the rules of the first movie. But in the end, I do like this movie. I can more laugh at this movie instead of being mad at it. It's not as good as the original, but I think it's a decent, watchable movie. And I think it is one of the better Elm Street sequels. This is certainly a movie I can just watch and have a good time with it. So it's a good movie. Thanks for watching.